To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro back during slavery. There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, what he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro say, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro.
What's your name, bro?
DeMarcus Mosley.
Where we at?
Right now we at the Malcolm X birth site. You know, we up here paying homage to, you know, Malcolm X, El-Haj Malik El-Shabazz, formerly known as Malcolm Little. Just out here, you know, trying to pay some homage and, you know, talk to the people a little bit about what's going on.
Do you feel that the you know, we standing here now, I mean the brothers trying to get it together, but do you feel like, you know, everybody else was so well supported, like Martin Luther King, for one? I mean, that's really the only other brother I could think of that was well supported, where they put together something for him. Right. You know, but this is a grassroots little thing they got going here where they're putting it together. Do you think that the government, maybe America, should have put more into this than, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, this is our responsibility as black people that they placed on us, that we have to build this up. You know, they don't really have no outside funds coming in. You know, we have to put our own community dollars into building up the Malcolm X Foundation. Like you go down to the Martin Luther King Memorial, you know, huge, vast. They built it up. They did the same thing for Tupac, you know, when he passed. But there's so many brothers who've been in the struggle, you know, W.B. Du Bois, Medgar Evers, different individuals, a whole bunch of different individuals. Marcus Garvey, you know, we need to commemorate the history, the rich history that we came from. And I'm not just talking about the history before, you know, slavery history and beyond. I'm talking about African history, black African history, the history before this. We need to really find out who we are, you know. There's certain things that have been blotted out from slavery that we probably cannot get back to this point, especially if we don't seek it. I feel like, you know, I feel like the government could have did a lot more. I feel like, to tell you the truth, I feel like the government was responsible for this man's death. So I feel like they do owe some type of gratitude or some type of something other than this, you know?
Right.
So I feel like just being black, man, we have to do it ourselves, though. I'm tired of asking for handouts from the government. Right. We shouldn't have to go to the government every time we need something and expect for them to, you know, to do it for us. Right. Asking them for welfare and different things like that to take care of us. No, we got to do it ourselves. We need our own gardens. We need our own businesses. We need to build our own structures and get away from that. But the thing is,
you know, just one second. I do want to, you know, tell the brothers that have put this together, you know, that's doing this, that's down here putting in the work, not getting a paycheck. You know, all respect to them, because, you know, without that, we wouldn't even have this. Right. So, you know, just on that quick side note, just to let the brothers know, it's saying no, you know, we ain't coming at them. We coming at the system.
Absolutely. Because it is a lot of brothers putting in that groundwork that's not getting paid for it.
Right.
And nor should we want to get paid for this type of thing. These are the things that we just need to do just to keep our history rich and alive. Right. So I feel like it is on us. But yeah, the government, man, I don't have no faith in this government. None. You know, Malcolm X died in 1965. It is now 2014. We just now getting this, and we done it ourselves. You know, the government is not going to push for this. The white community is probably not going to push for this. Maybe some of them, but the vast majority, no. And to tell you the truth, the vast majority of the blacks, you know, have not been pushing for it. So we as a people, I got to keep reverting back to my people. I got to keep reverting back to the people, because ultimately the responsibility is on us. You know, we have to make this happen. You know, and I'm not just talking about for Malcolm X and for for the soldiers that was here before, that passed before us. I'm talking about for us. Something that we can leave for our kids, a legacy. So when they come up here 10, 15 years now, and they walk up these, this, that, what, and they see something greater than what we see right now.
So many of them don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of
you know,
them
this should be a national, you know, a national spot where it's recognized by the nation.
Right.
When it, you know, if somebody coming from a different country coming to visit Omaha, they should be able to see this on any search. You know,
Right.
Malcolm X's house, the foundation to his house was dug up right here. You know, pieces of it still remain. You know, his birth house. Not, you know, he was born in University Hospital.
Absolutely.
You know, there's so many. Even a lot of brothers in the community don't even know. You know that this is what this is over here.
Right.
You know, because it's not like it's a. You know, don't know.
They just don't know.
Yeah.
You know, you go to other places like Kansas City, St. Louis, even Des Moines, Iowa, places like 2 hours away, and you ask them what was Malcolm X born. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know because it's not being pushed on them to know that. You
Yeah.
know? So we got to we got to take it upon ourselves to keep this alive. That's why we're recording this video now. So we
Right.
can put it out there to the people, so
And
people can see.
that-
Omaha, Nebraska, the big O. This is where Malcolm X was born.
Yeah, his father was here. His father studied under Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
You know, to
Yeah,
where
he was a Moor.
that was, you know, that should let you know that them teachings, that type of knowledge was around back, you know, in that day and time.
Right. Way back. Way
Yeah.
back. Back in about the 20s.
Yeah. Well,
This was
yeah, 1925.
May 19th, 1925. That's when Malcolm X was born right here. That was almost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
You know? That's 94 years removed from
Yeah.
when Malcolm X was born right here. You know? So yeah, I feel like we got to do a lot more, you know? But to get the people invigorated, because right now we live in a hip-hop musical age where people enjoy music. And, you know, you got artists coming out, you know, not representing our culture the way it should be, you know? We become a bunch of heathens and hoes and thugs and,
Right.
you know, we kings and queens. We supposed to take our land and build on it, you know, have gardens and different things like that.
Right.
Businesses that we support ourselves.
What's your thoughts on you know, on the hip hop, you know, with Jay-Z making the big moves like he did, you know, he rocking the Nation of Gods and Nerves.
Oh yeah.
5%, you know.
5% chain gave it to Jay-Elect.
You know, is you think that's a big move to bring an uprise of what used to be, or, you know, when everything was God body with the people instead of this madness?
I think with Jay-Z, with his popularity, you know, he's the most popular rapper. I don't care what nobody say. He held it down for the longest. He gang of money, been doing his thing. He's at a point where if he brings this to the table, the masses is gonna listen just because of his popularity. So I think that him rocking with Jay-Elect, you know, talking to, you know, speaking to science, rocking the 5% medallion, you know, talking about the gods and different things like that, I think that's great. I think it's great, and I think the people need it, and we need more of it. We need some of the artists that's so mainstream, always talking about the women popping their booty and you know,
Right.
creating this hoist culture, or this thug culture, this gangster culture. We need to get back, and I think that's what Jay-Z's doing right now. And I hope that's what he's doing. I hope this ain't a flash in the pan, you know. I hope that he carries on, especially being that he's 46 years old right now. Bro, it's time. It's time to bring a new set of understanding out here and use your popularity as a pedestal to put that out there. So what you're doing with Jay Electronica, rocking with the FOI, I respect that. I respect Jay-Z for that. He's earned back my respect that I feel like he lost, for a little bit.
What do you think about the what's your thoughts on the local artists, or what advice would you give to the local artists here in Omaha? You know, a lot of music that's coming out of Omaha is still on that. You know, you don't hear a lot of conscious music coming out of Omaha. You know, and the brother Ill Child, he dropped a song the other day, Little Black Boy. He got a video. You know, and then you got Light Pole and Johnny No Good that's, you know, dropping science on people, and there's a few other ones. I don't know their names or, you know, what's going on, but what are your thoughts? Do you think that movement would ever happen here?
I'm impressed by the couple of the artists here, like you said, Ill Child, Johnny No Good, and Light Pole. You know, those are hip hop artists, you know, and they're from the city. But the genre outside of that this is a gang culture here in Omaha. You come over here, you're gonna see a lot of stuff that you gonna see in St. Louis and Compton, California, and different cities like that. It's a violent city, and I think the music sets a tone, you know. But you got artists that's trying to sway, that's trying to bring back that feeling of proud to be black, or proud to represent your community, proud to raise your kids, proud to go to school, proud to do something for your family, proud to get married and raise a family. That's what we need. We need something that's going to bring the family together and not tear us apart. But the hip hop as a whole, we have a long way to go. That's all, you know. That's why I look at it, especially here in Omaha. And any advice that I can give for any local artists, you know, if you're a real artist and you're really trying to perfect your craft, I ask you to do the science. Go do some knowledge and spit that. And then not only that, go to other cities. Don't just remain in Omaha. You're trying to spread around.
Right.
You got to lock down your region. You can't just lock down your block and think you're gonna be successful. That ain't how it go. You know, success comes with numbers. This is a numbers game. So you got to spread it to the masses. You know. So there you have it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I want to thank you, brother, for doing the interview.
No doubt.
You know, PAA TV.
Yep.
We represent. You know.
Hey.
All right. Peace and black power.
All right.